My name is J.J. Lawhorn. There's 5 things in life I love the most. That's the Lord, my family, this country, country music, and hunting. Come on.
This one's for the Houndsman. About to go to town, son. Drop the gate and let the dogs run. It's gonna sound like when I let these dogs out of the box, man, they're ready to rock and roll. Me and them boys drop down that old logging road and try to beat the rising sun.
Deer hunting with dogs is a tradition that's deeply rooted in American history, and folks down there in Virginia where I come from, they still carrying it on today. I'd like to try to introduce some people to it that don't know about it and explain why it is we do what we do and how it ties into American history, and also why you ought to give it a try. People ask me, they say, why do you need dogs? Well, first and foremost, the habitat calls for it. You've got an impenetrable fortress of clear cut that's grown up, short pines planted, or briars or small saplings, mixed age timber stands. It makes for high population. They're hard to get at. They have nocturnal habits, and you couple all these things together, and if you want to actually curb the population, you need dogs to make it happen.
You think you're gonna kill a bunch of deer still hunting this? Nah, man, you'll never even see them.
Now, there's 2 main strategies when it comes to hunting deer with dogs. The first one is what I call surround them. It's exactly what it sounds like. Standers go around the block perimeter. Deer drivers go in there, hike the dogs in, jump the deer up, and the deer dogs hopefully run the deer past somebody and give them a shot opportunity. Now, as the chunk of land that you're hunting gets larger and larger, so do the holes in your net, so to speak. And it gets to a point where you've got so much land that you're hunting that you ain't got no hopes of casting a tight net over this block. So you might do what's called the long chase. And most everybody in this kind of hunting is mobile. You dump the dogs out, typically on an ungodly sized chunk of land. And the goal is to race around and try to get in front of the deer and the dogs, shoot the deer, and catch all the dogs to end the chase. This kind of hunting is not for the weary. I mean, you basically have a 0 success rate unless you've grown up around this place and been hunting these large parcels of land your whole life. It's either that or you're riding with one of those guys. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. I want to tell y'all a little bit about how deer hunting with dogs ties into American history, and it goes all the way back to George Washington. In case you didn't know, he was the first president of the United States of America, a bad mama jamma, and an original good old boy. His favorite pastime was hunting with dogs. And he loved to hunt deer with dogs, he loved to hunt foxes with dogs, and he kept meticulous records of all of his harvests. I mean, you can literally look back and find out how many foxes George Washington caught on any particular day. The dude had the documentation going on. Same thing with the dog breeding. And the dogs that he bred down for hunting go all the way down the line to what we've got today. And they're still good old boys down in them regions, hunting them dogs for the same purpose and carrying that on and passing that on. And to me, That's just so American. I mean, it screams red, white, and blue and a bald eagle. Y'all gonna run them deers? Huh? Y'all gonna find them deers? Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. Yeah, yeah. Y'all some pretty dogs. Kill him. Oh, damn. There you go. Kill him. Yeah, hold him up.
Gentlemen, this is a pair of bib overalls that I've been wearing for quite a few years. But when you get down in the brush like I do, and you get down in them brambles and them briars, and they rip all up and everything, but you just don't want to throw them good overalls away because they got a lot of sentimental value. You just trim them on up a little bit at a time. Hey, here for long, I'll just have them at the waist, and I'll just have me a vest. That's what it'll be. That's how we do it down here in the South. Come on.
We put it to him. Tell him the story.
I don't know.
Come on, no, what happened, man? Were you sitting there?
I was looking
in the
one
pine?
day, and my man JJ here was busting brush in the pines, and I thought JJ fell down. I heard a bunch of brush break up. When I looked, here comes a buck running through the woods. And he didn't give me a good shot at first, and then he turned, and I shot him in the rear end, and I think that finished him off.
Come on. That's right. That's right. Doing it to it, buddy. We got Carson Robinson down here. A nice deer, man. He's probably 3.5 years old or something like that, man. He's been hanging in there like a booger in buttermilk to be escaping all these dogs. This is a smart buck. He might not be the biggest buck in the woods, but this one right here, he was really, really smart until today. He boogered up today, and he's going in the chili. Come on. That's how we do it. She made it past us, but she didn't make it past this old boy. Come on.
Yeah, we can go down that line.
Yeah, I mean, just you know where Randall is down there.
I don't know where he is. Going towards the little pond.
Yeah, he's down there at the little farm.
You gonna roll him up?
Good try.
All right.
Get him out!
But pretty much you got to step on all these briar piles. Every single one of these sons of bitches might have a deer in it. Get in there, fun! And the dog, he'll go into some of them too, but some of them are too thick for his ass. And you got to get up in there.
This one's for the Houndsman. Way out there past the town's end. They live the hills dogs the way that they're sound.
You know, people don't realize dog hunting is a team sport. Not only just with the dogs, but with also all your compadres, man. There's a great deal of camaraderie involved because of that. You know, it's a team effort. If somebody gets the big buck, man, you're just as excited as if you'd have shot that thing yourself, because everybody's working really hard to try and make sure that somebody in the group gets some success. Come on. There was some shooting in there, wasn't it?
Hey.
Tell them about it.
Yodi, busted him up, man. Don't send him by this way.
Hey, how many gunshots?
You a
was
hunting
there?
mother. That's all I gotta say.
It's down. The dog's on it.
Give me a high five. We just shot another dozen deer on that drive. Hot damn, boys, we got 'em piled high. I think it's time we haul 'em back to the clubhouse. Call everybody.
Every freaking direction. I'm like,
A bunch of dandies and a tornado. Let's get to work, y'all. Grab the gamble and let the party begin. Out here at the Horn Club, drinking us a cold one, skinning up the deer, passing around the shine. Man, ain't no better way to spend your Saturday night than at the Horn Club. Old timers and the
it ran about maybe 25 yards.
Give one shot.
Shoot, no, I shot that thing about 3 times.
Oh, that's who I heard.
I kept on one loading the gun. Something that big come across there, you got to
Let her have it.
Yeah.
Melt the barrel, huh?
Yep.
That's what you're looking for.
He'd been really nice next year.
Yeah.
Where's Monkey at? That's the biggest
See you
thing.
come across that path, you want that leg to go there.
Keep up with him. That's nice deer.
Oh yeah.
And you let him get away.
Glad you got him, boy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He ain't never gonna get no bigger than that.
Nope.
Hunting with dogs gets a bad rap, even amongst other hunters in the hunting community. And this is a bad deal right here, because the people on the far left who want us to not have any hunting rights at all, they're going to divide us first within our own community. And we can't let that happen. So we need to first start learning more about the methods of hunting that we choose to do, or the ones that are traditional to different areas, so that we can better understand why people are doing it and why it's a legal and ethical hunting method, instead of sitting there and bashing things that we don't understand. I've heard people my whole life say deer hunting with dogs is too easy, or it's unfair, or it hurts other people's hunting, and them same people will do a 180 when Bubba Joe's pack of hounds run them a big old great biggin. They gonna want to go running dogs every weekend now, all right? That's how it works. You gotta give it a try. And these people that say it is unfair, it's not a fair chase method, let me tell you something. When you're up there hunting that deer in a tree stand and he ain't got a clue you're up there, is that fair chase? Or is having an animal know that he's got a pack of hounds running him down when he hears them sound off? He knows he's being hunted from the time the hunt starts to the time that it ends, where he either makes it away or he gets run to the gun. We need to try harder to understand each other and give things a try. And even if you choose, for it not to be your primary thing, respect other people that go out there and do this. And it goes a long ways to helping the whole hunting community continue to thrive.
Every single day that we wake up, we're living in the land of the free. Raise the flag high.
This
All right.
one's for the hounds, man.